Okay, so we've had a few days to sit on the Sonic Frontiers open world gameplay, and we've all formed our own opinions. Some people are excited, and some people are worried. Personally, I'm not a fan of what I've seen so far. But then again, we haven't seen everything this game has to offer. It may look rough right now, but after they reveal a bit more, the tables could turn to be in our favor. And the thing is that Sega could reveal a lot of cool stuff to us in this game, which is what I want to talk about today. A highly talked about feature in Sonic Frontiers is the cyberspace levels. We've heard about it in the leaks, and just recently we also heard about it from IGN, who had a reviewer play the game. Now, despite the cyberspace levels being mentioned on multiple occasions, we have not seen the cyberspace levels yet. That entire section of the game is still yet to be shown to the public. So as of right now, we know nothing about these stages. So in reality, they could be great or a complete mess for all we know. But you know what? I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. And I personally believe that there is a chance that these cyberspace levels could be a really great addition to this game. I mean, if we are judging solely based on concept alone, cyberspace levels should be a slam dunk. Because as fascinating as the idea of an open world Sonic game is, we can't deny that adding levels that are similar to Sonic Generations and Sonic Unleashed is a brilliant idea. The levels from those games are so well designed and so replayable that it would make anybody addicted to the game. The boosting formula was just really good at rewarding players for getting better at the game because, man, mastering some of these stages and getting S ranks is just the biggest dopamine boost that you could get from a video game. So, understandably, if done right, these stages could be very beneficial for Sonic Frontiers. Dare I say, it could even save Sonic Frontiers. Because, if I'm being honest, if the open world is garbage and the cyberspace levels are really fun, theoretically, I could just keep replaying these cyberspace levels. Now, of course, I don't want that to be the case. I obviously want the open world and cyberspace stages to be good, but if at least one of those are good, this game might be decent. I mean, at the end of the day, this isn't the first time I've had to overlook a part of a Sonic game to enjoy it. For example, Sonic Lost World had an uninspired setting with a pretty bad story, but I found the gameplay to be rather enjoyable. Sure, the game is still mediocre, but I can still find some fun with it at the very least if I just overlook the level aesthetics. Again, I don't want that to be the case, but I'd rather Sonic Frontiers be mediocre than bad. I can't believe I just said that. We are hitting a new low, boys. We are hitting a new low. Anyways, the point is that these cyberspace stages have a lot of potential, and I don't want it to be wasted. Now, the sad fact about this is that these stages could easily be the worst part of the game instead of the best part. Without beating around the bush, this is Sega. And it appears that the same team who worked on Sonic Forces is working on Sonic Frontiers. Now, I do not like to shame development teams because we really do not know what's happening over there at Sonic Team. Their development team could be put under a lot of really tough conditions when developing Sonic games. So I will never say Sonic Team is lazy or incompetent. But I know one thing, and it's that Sega will show no fear in releasing a bad Sonic game. There is nothing stopping them, and they've done it on numerous occasions. So I don't think it's wrong to assume that there's a possibility that they might just give these levels the Sonic Forces level design treatment. Now, I really do not want this to be the case because in my opinion, I thought Sonic Forces level design was way too automated and didn't give the player enough control when playing the stage. So if the levels were designed like that, it would be kinda disappointing. And judging from how it looks with Sonic traversing the open world, it definitely is scary because Sonic, in a lot of ways, still looks like he lacks polish in controls. Now, obviously, they fixed some things like Sonic being able to walk in a circle and also giving him a smooth transition to top speed, but I fear that these boosting stages might be missing the polish that Sonic Generations and Sonic Unleashed had. Because if you go back to play those games, you begin to realize just how well Sonic controls in those games. I actually went back to replay Sonic Unleashed recently, and it made me think about how much work they put into giving as much control as possible to the player. Like with Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations, these games' animations were so polished, and they just kind of flowed together so smoothly. The controls were so fine-tuned in those games that it allowed Sonic Team to make some very interesting and creative levels. I mean, you don't need me to tell you how good Sonic Unleashed and Generations boosting stages are. It's just good. But with Sonic Forces, you can't move left or right, and you can't even drift. How do you even build a level like that? That's kinda my biggest fear with the Cyberspace levels. Will they go to the extent of adding the drift back into the boosting gameplay? And if they do, will the drift control well? These are the things I worry about, because let's just get this out of the way. If the drift isn't in these Cyberspace levels, that is an instant loss. No drift means that they just develop boost formula stages that they know are inferior to previous Sonic games. Which I really do not want to be the case, because if the open world is not fun, the boost formula could at least be there as a sign for hope of better games in the future. Which could still be the case. I'm not ruling out the possibility of the boosting gameplay being good. But honestly, from my best judgment and the impression that I'm getting, I feel like these are just gonna be bite-sized special stages. Which is exactly how the IGN reviewer described it. Now, if we go back and read the article, it says Sonic must hunt down and defeat these bosses in order to collect portal gears, which open up portals that lead to bite-sized, linear levels done in the style of previous Sonic games, giving Sonic Frontiers a nice mix of both old and new styles. These classic levels each come with a handful of optional goals, like beating the level in under a certain amount of time, collecting all the red rings, and so on, with each goal rewarding you with a vault key, which are needed to unlock coveted Chaos Emeralds. Now, there is multiple ways how you could interpret this. Personally, when I hear bite-sized levels, I think of Sonic Force's 1-minute stages, and that's kinda infuriating. But who knows? Maybe this guy isn't familiar with Sonic, and he might actually consider a decently length stage a bite-sized stage. Like, I can kinda imagine if someone new came into the franchise, they could consider a 3 to 4 minute stage short. But to us, that's average length and is typically a lot of content to have fun with. And I consider that to be the optimistic outlook on the situation. However, if the stages are designed like Sonic Forces and are a minute long, I don't think it will matter as much, just as long as the open world is fun. Because I mean, if this is a good open world Sonic game, a few poorly designed 1-minute stages should not ruin the experience for you. At the end of the day, what matters is if the majority of the game is fun. And we won't know if these Cyberspace levels are good until they reveal them to us, so all of this is just speculation up to this point. So please, Sega, show us the Cyberspace level gameplay, because if we see some Cyberspace levels that are competently made, that might restore a lot of our faith into the game. I know that speaking for me personally, if I see a good trailer for the Cyberspace levels, I might squeal, bro. I want to play another good boosting Sonic game. I'm always down for that. But anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with a question that I hope we can start some good discussions on. How do you think the Cyberspace levels are going to function, and how do you want them to function? Do you want them to be special stages that are really short, or do you want them to be full-on boosting stages from Sonic Generations or Sonic Unleashed? Tell me down below. So with that said, make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications on if you want to be notified of my future Sonic content. Anyways, I love you guys. Adios. My chill members are Boysco, Orion Pax, Snicks, Ethan K78, Johnny on Rings, Epic Gaming with George, Sonic Man 715, Storm, Archer XYZ, Sonic Hub, Thomas One Ride, Chip Chop Chop, Scape, Sonic Pip, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shags Boom, Sonic Extreme, and Super Saiyan Sonic. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys went out of your way to help me. I can't repay that. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this speculation video. This is probably one of the last ones I'm ever gonna be able to make, because we're getting everything revealed to us very soon. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, got more content coming out soon. Love you guys. Adios.